again. Next up is the medical system and interaction itself. The medical system is quite easy to explain because it's have been done before. I just added to MCC since people asked. The idea is that everything is controlled by the amount of blood that you have in your body. Once the player or the AI lose enough blood, they will eventually be knocked out, and they're eventually gonna end up dead. Blood is raising steadily if you are not losing blood during a long period of time, or either if you get a transfusion, or if you are moved back to the HQ, which is actually the start location, in order to give the player some corpse so you can have some medivac, etc. Now, as you can see, I got an AI here, which is actually I just shot him in the leg, so he's supposed to be bleeding. So if I just hold the interaction, you can see there is the examine. You can press the examine, and there are two major stuff that you can do here. First is the pulse check, and by the pulse you can know how much blood he already lost. So 98 pulse per minute, it's a high pulse, and it means that he have some blood loss. And if I'm gonna do the physical check, I can see that he got severe trauma in his legs, and he is bleeding, but it is a minor bleeding. He will eventually die, so if I just wanna take care of him, I can just bandage him. And I have to start and say that there is a module for the MCC medical system where you can decide which effect you want to have and which effect you don't want to have. You can set it to have the MCC items. The new MCC item was bandage and EpiPen and the saline bag and the first aid kit, or you can have just the default ArmA first aid kit and medikit. Everything you can be controlled with the MCC module, including team kill punishment. So if I'm just gonna examine it again, I can see he still have a minor blood loss. It's gonna take time until this effect will fade out, and he still have severe trauma until I heal him. Actually, I'm not a medic right now, so I can heal him. I can just patch him up. Now, if for example I will make him unconscious, there is a new option I added, unconscious. So I'm just gonna add a preset. I can just shoot him, by the way, make him unconscious, but AI will sometimes get unconscious, sometimes they will just die. So it's important that you have to verify your kills, because unconscious AI may wake up and try to kill you. So as usually, you got the drag option where you can drag him around. You can just press the interaction key again to leave him, and there is the EpiPen or the saline bag. Now, the saline bag will raise the blood a bit, so I'm not gonna to demonstrate it, because if you have played DayZ or any other game from Bohemia, and once you lose some blood, the screen will be blurry. It's gonna turn to black and white until you eventually fade out and you eventually die from blood loss. Very elementary, very simple medical system governed around blood, and encourage the player to use medivac in order to get the heavily wounded player back to the HQ instead of carry a lot of saline bag to regain the fuel blood. The next thing I want to show you, just in brief, is the interact self, which is actually control and interaction key. For me is the left hand Windows key, so you can check yourself, bandage yourself, and everything you could have done with the squad menu, you can now do it from the interact self, from spotting enemy. For example, if I want to spot an enemy there, just spot an enemy infantry,
Target acquired.
Now the nice stuff about it, that if I did that, of course, if I open the map, you can see there is a marker. It's gonna disappear after a few minutes. That every other players from my side gonna see the markers, gonna hear the radio transmission that I say enemy, and I can call support on him, like
requesting immediate airstrike at the transmitted coordinates.
like
Over.
close air support, and all air support from my team gonna hear a radio transmission calling for air transport. Now you can just order the construction.
Assemble that weapon.
Like the forward outpost. I'm not gonna do it too long, but if there is the FOB over here, and I'm just gonna teleport myself back to the HQ. I've waited for the new helicopter patch, the new system that you can take the supply crates. I'm just gonna fly a bit higher. As you can see, if you can hear me, you get a new crate. I think this will be better. I got a new crate, like the big crate that equal 4 small crate, like the supply container, that I can just take from the helicopter, and I can take it to the FOB instead of doing 4 trips. I can do just 1 trip with a heavy helicopter. Well, that's about it. I hope you like it. Enjoy.